Back in 2011, the country's first Olympic-sized swimming pool at Liliendal, East Coast, Demerara, was commissioned. Back then, it was dubbed the National Aquatic Center. But according to Minister Norton, it can now be labeled the Aquatic Center since it is cracking up in many areas. Director of Sports Christopher Jones said that he was approached by various clubs to install facilities to ensure that night swims are possible. But repairs is the first item on the agenda. Safety first.
Actually, there are actually holes that actually open up on the deck. And these are now, my staff there, they tried throwing sand and rocks inside. It goes so far down, we don't know where it's going. And we still notice that the entire building continues to shift. Every month, not exaggerating, every month we replace tiles because the building continues to crack. The building continues to shift. And I mentioned these holes that are opening up.
The director said the Sports Commission is seeking guidance from public infrastructure engineers as to how they can resolve the issue at the center. And based on their recommendations, a request will be made for funding in the 2020 budget to properly deal with the scope of work that has to be done at the facility.
Aquatic Center. So currently, and even now, we warn many of the clubs and the young people that use there to take every precaution around. We've had to somewhat abandon the male washroom because you use the washroom for bathing. The water doesn't go through the drain hole, but it rather comes up on the tiled floors. So that room, so a lot of problems at the Aquatic Center. But as I mentioned, it is the initial build that was done, poorly constructed.
For HGP Sports, I am Samuel Gillis.